Welcome to class 10. Today we are going to see history lesson number 4, continuation, Arab-Israeli War. Arab and Israel War. France was given the mandate for Syria and Lebanon and Britain for Iraq, Palestine and Jordan, which upset the Arabs. There was growing Arab antagonism towards Zionist settlers. Another side, United Nations was founded. The British government presented the dispute to the UN for a decision. The UN resolved the partition, the British mandate of Palestine, into a Jewish state and an Arab state. Jewish underground organizations like Irgun Zol, Leumi, Zionist paramilitary organization. Leumi means Zionist paramilitary organization, and the Stern Gang began to launch the terror attack on large scale. The terror attack on large scale started. A temporary frontier was fixed between Israel and its neighbors. In Israel, the war is remembered as its war of independence. In the Arab world, it is treated as the Nakba. Nakba means catastrophe, as a large number of Arabs become refugees. Suez Canal crisis. Nasser in Egypt is Nasser. Is Nasser in Egypt. In 1956, Colonel Nasser nationalized the Suez Canal, which undermined British interest. Suez Canal, already we taught in class. Suez Canal is an important place for trade route. It's an important center. In Egypt, 1956, Colonel Nasser nationalized the Suez Canal, which undermined British interest. With the failure of diplomacy, Britain and France decided to use force. Israel saw this an opportunity to open the Gulf of Aqaba to Israeli for shipping. For Israel, he saw this opportunity to open the Gulf of Aqaba to Israel shipping. On 29 October, Israeli forces invaded Egypt. Britain used this opportunity to demand that its troops be allowed to occupy the canal zone to protect the canal. Egypt refused, and on 31st October, Britain and France bombed Egyptian airfields and other installations as well as the Suez Canal area. On 29 October, Israeli forces invaded Egypt. Britain used this opportunity to demand that its troops were allowed to occupy the canal zone to protect the canal. But Egypt refused. On 31st October, Britain and France bombed Egyptian airfields and other installations as well as Suez Canal area. India, represented by Nehru, played a crucial role in resolving the crisis. Then Arab-Israeli War. Is King Hussein of Jordan. Israel came to be attacked frequently by Palestinian guerrilla groups. Palestinian guerrilla groups always attacked Israel. They are based in Syria, Lebanon, and Jordan. Israel's air battle with Syria in April 1967 ended the shooting down 6 Syrian MiG fighter planes. 6 Syrian MiG fighter planes was shooted by Israel. In his bid to demonstrate Egypt's support for Syria, Nasser mobilized Egyptian forces in the Sinai, seeking the removal of UN emergency forces stationed there on May 18. On May 1922, he closed the Gulf of Aqaba to Israeli shipping. He closed the port. King Hussein of Jordan signed a mutual defense pact with Egypt. Accordingly, it was decided to place Jordanian forces under Egyptian command. Soon, Iraq too joined the alliance. Israel's offensive. Following the mobilization of Arab states by Nasser on June 5, Israel staged a sudden preemptive airstrike that destroyed more than 90% of Egypt's air force on the tarmac. That airstrike was occurred, the sudden airstrike. Israel staged this. In this strike, more than 90% of Egypt's air force attacked. A similar air assault incapacitated the Syrian Air Force. Within 3 days, the Israelis had achieved an overwhelming victory on the ground, capturing the Gaza Strip and all of the Sinai Peninsula up to the east bank of the Suez Canal. See this? Sinai Peninsula, Gaza Strip, Sinai Peninsula. Arab-Israeli War. It was occurred in 1973. Egypt and Syria under Presidents Anwar Sadat and Hafez al-Assad respectively concluded the secret agreement in January 1973 to bring their armies under one command. They have to sign a treaty. Sadat offered the Israelis peace deal if they withdrew from Sinai. Sadat offered the Israelis a peace deal. Israel but rejected the offer. Egypt and Syria launched a sudden and surprise attack on the Yom Kippur and finally pushed back the Arab forces. These are the two presidents, Anwar Sadat and Hafez al-Assad. Vietnam War. By the end of Second World War, Viet Minh controlled the northern half of the Vietnam. Viet Minh formed a government led by Ho Chi Minh in Hanoi. While the French were receiving considerable financial aid from America, the Viet Minh were helped by a new Chinese communist government. The Geneva Conference, 1954. They met on Korea and Indochina decided that Vietnam was to be an independent state. The Allied powers decided at Potsdam that the British in the south and the Chinese in the north should defend Indochina from Japanese. In March, the two governments, French and the Viet Minh, reached an agreement by which North Vietnam was to be a free state within an Indo-Chinese federation. Bombing of North Vietnam, American bombing North Vietnam. In 1965, Marines landed at Da Nang Naval Base, and there was 33,500 US troops in the country within 1 month. The US bombed both north and south in the hope that it could force the liberation forces to abandon the struggle. The American troops also used bacteriological weapons. Vast areas of Vietnam was devastated and hundreds and thousands of people killed. The American forces too suffered heavy casualties. Incidentally, the bombs such as napalm and Agent Orange were used. The American troops also used bacteriological weapons, incendiary bombs, such as napalm and Agent of Orange. This is for to defoliate the forest cover. They are using. Vast areas of Vietnam were devastated and hundreds and thousands of people killed. The American forces too suffered heavy casualties. In early 1975, the war took a decisive turn. The armies of North Vietnam and the National Liberation Front of South Vietnam swept across the country, routing the American-supported troops of South Vietnam. By April 30, 1975, all the American troops had withdrawn and the capital of South Vietnam, Saigon, was liberated. They are free. North and South Vietnam were formally united as one country in 1976. The city of Saigon was renamed as Ho Chi Minh City after the great leader of the Vietnamese people. A small country had successfully winning independence and unification in the face of the armed opposition of the greatest power in the world. The emergence of the Vietnam as a united and independent nation was an historic event. Next we can see towards the European Union, Council of Europe. Towards the European Union, Council of Europe, one of the momentous decisions taken in the post-war II era was to integrate the states of Western Europe. In doing so, the Europeans wanted to prevent further European wars by ending the rivalry between France and Germany. They wanted to put an end fighting between France and Germany. That is one of the cause. And second one is to create united Europe to resist any threat from Soviet Russia. And third one, to form a third force in the world to counterbalance the strength of the US and USSR. Fourth one, to make full use of economic and military resources of Europe by organizing them on a continental scale. These are the things they stressed. And the Council of Europe, with headquarters at Strasbourg, was established with a committee of foreign ministers of member countries and consultative assembly drawn from the parliaments of foreign countries. European Coal and Steel Community was established. 6 countries, France, West Germany, Italy, Belgium, Holland and Luxembourg, belonging to ECSC, signed the Treaty of Rome. 6 countries, they signed the Treaty of Rome. ECSC means European Coal and Steel Community. European Economic Community, EEC. EEC eliminated barriers to the movement of goods, services, capital and labor. It also prohibited public policies or private agreements that restricted market competition. And then European Union, EU, was established. The Maastricht Treaty was signed on February 7, 1992, created the European Union. The monetary policy and a common currency, euro. Throughout the country Europe, a common currency, they brought common currency. That is called euro. So the common currency to replace the national currencies managed by common monetary institutions were subsequently planned and implemented. Before that, European nationalized countries, everybody they are having own currencies. It is very difficult to trade with all. There is no common currency. Then they introduced euro. Then it will be very useful for all the traders to trade. For trade purpose, it's very useful. The Single European Act came into force on January 1, 1987. According to C, each member, C means Single European Act. According to this act, each member was given multiple votes depending on the current country's population. Fall of Berlin Wall and end of the Cold War era. Fall of the Berlin Wall. The division of Germany into West and the East led to glaring differences in living standard. West Germany, and they divided West Germany and East Germany, West Berlin and East Berlin. West Berlin economically became prosperous because West Germany received monetary help from USA. Okay, West Berlin economy became prosperous thanks to the support received from the West under the Marshall Plan. Under the Marshall Plan of US, West Berlin gets economic aid, so it is very well developed and become prosperous. West Berlin is very prosperous. But on the another side, East Berlin is there, no? East Berlin was under the control of USSR. But USSR had little interest in developing the economy of East Berlin. So it is not developed one. USSR is not showing to develop the economy of the East Berlin. So West Berlin was very developed. East Berlin lacked in all the things. Further, people in East Berlin suffered from lack of democracy and freedom. Therefore, people of East Berlin moved to West Berlin in large number. Eastல இருந்து வெஸ்ட்டுக்கு போனாங்க. People, they wanted to move from East Berlin to West Berlin because West Berlin is very prosperous, no? That's why they wanted to move that side. In West Berlin, on the other hand, there was a fear that the Soviets could use the military force to take West Berlin. That fear is also in West Berlin because Russia forced its military force and acquired West Berlin. They are having fear. In this context, East Germany began to construct the wall in 1961, which virtually cut off West Berlin from East Berlin. and surrounded the East German areas. ஸோ இங்கேருந்து அவங்க போகாமல் இருக்கிறதுக்கும் அவங்கள ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் ஈஸ்ட் ஜெர்மனி began to construct a wall. It was heavily guarded with watch towers and other lethal impediments to stop people from east. Okay, we all understand, children? West Berlin was very well developed. East Berlin is not developed one, and they wanted to move to the developed area. They want to stop this. They have to build a wall. The division of Germany into west and east led to glaring differences in living standard. West Berlin economy became prosperous, which received support from the West under the Marshall Plan. But people in East Berlin suffered from lack of democracy and freedom because Russia didn't show any interest to develop this area. So in West Berlin, there was a fear that Soviet could use the military force to take West Berlin. So in this context, East Germany began to construct a wall in 1961, which virtually cut off West Berlin. Okay. It was heavily guarded with watchtowers and other lethal impediments to stop people from the east. In the late 1980s, as USSR hold over Eastern European countries was weakening, a mass of people assembled on November 1989 on both sides of the wall and began to demolish it. Germany was officially, the people are fighting. They wanted to demolish the wall. So, both the sides they are standing and fighting. Germany was officially reunited on 3rd October 1990. 90 again they reunited. Okay. The Berlin Wall was more than just a physical barrier. It was a symbolic boundary between communism and capitalism. With the fall of Berlin Wall, followed by the collapse of the Soviet Union, the Cold War era came to an end. Okay, children, I will understand. Disintegration of the Soviet Union. In the 1970s and early 1980s, the Soviet Union continued to retain strong and dominant position in international politics. In 1985, Mikhail Gorbachev took over as the head of the USSR and spoke about the need for openness, glasnost, and reform perestroika. In order to maintain parity with the US, in the context President Reagan's Star Wars program, it became necessary for the Soviet Union to allocate more funds to military. They allocate more funds to military in order to maintain a parity with the US. In the context President Reagan's Star Wars program, it became necessary for the Soviet Union to allocate more funds to the military. The increase in military budget further strained the Soviet economy. Then Chernobyl disaster. This was a very important one, children. The year 1988 saw the first mass protest, first in Armenia, then in Baltic states. Earlier Soviet regimes had used severe repression to kill such uprising. Gorbachev could not take recourse to such brutal measures. The Chernobyl incident, it was a great disaster in a nuclear plant in Ukraine in 1986 was the another blow. From the Chernobyl, the nuclear plant and the அணுசக்தி கசிஞ்சு it's created a lot of damages. It's a major accident occurred in 1986. So it created another blow to Soviet Union. Gorbachev made moves to stabilize his position by reliance on conservative forces in 1989 and 1991. But on each occasion, he was interrupted by massive miners' strike, which came close to the cripple of the country's energy supplies. Is Gorbachev. The first European communist states under Soviet umbrella, all the communist states under one umbrella, were also deep economic and social crisis. A series of workers' strikes undermined the communist regimes, first in Poland and then in Hungary. An attempt by Romania's Nicole Ceausescu to resist the wave of changing by shooting down demonstration ended in his execution by the firing squad. Gorbachev made a last attempt to take a hard line against the disruptionists, only to challenge by a second great miners' strike in 1991, and huge demonstrations in Moscow started. In response, conservative forces in his government attempted to take hard line without Gorbachev. In the meantime, 3 Baltic states had formally left the Soviet Union. On December 25, Gorbachev announced his resignation. For 6 days, the Soviet Union continued to exist only in the name, and at midnight on 31st December 1991, it was formally dissolved. The USSR was no more. That's all today's class, children. Thank you for watching. Read the paragraph in textbook. Again read all the paragraphs. Then only you are able to remember. I will give the question answers. You mark and write, children. Write in your classwork, okay? Thank you for watching.